Hey guys, this is the university guide or like university precautions video that I thought I'd do. It's mostly like a university warning, like things to watch out for before you go to uni, just things to keep in mind, and things that I kind of struggled with when I was at uni. So I thought pass on my wisdom to like all the freshers and just people in university in general. Don't argue with your housemates. Like, you can't choose your flatmates, so just don't argue with them. Like, if an argument arises, just try and avoid it as much as you can, and don't like go into debate too much because you have to live with these people for like a whole year. So probably not like the smartest move. Don't do what I did, and like just go like at it, because you will have to like live with them for a whole year. And it's mayhem. Saying that, I think you should hold your tongue in a conversation. Like, when people say something a little bit absurd, there are going to be people at university that you don't like, or people that you just don't get along with. So occasionally someone's going to say like an outrageous comment or something you just don't agree with, and you just want to do so much and just be like, yeah, but you're wrong, blah blah blah, and this and that. But just, it's best not to. Just like let them have their say. I think university is about coming out of your shell. So it's about like when it's kind of like a skip, like a huge gap between college or sixth form and university. Whereas like sixth form, you've got all your mates and you're joking around, and then you're literally like thrown into a huge pool of people you don't know at university, and it's just like, it's well overwhelming. But that doesn't mean that you have to shy away and just not be part of the university. Get involved with the university, because that's something that I kind of didn't do. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just jam around with my flatmates or like my college mates or my classmates or whatever, and I just won't really like take part, because I thought it wasn't really going to be one of those things that matter, but it was. And that's Tim in the background. Say hi, Tim. Making a video. Tim's doing a little bit of owling. That's Tim. He's just gone away. Oh no, there he is. He's still in the background. Say hi, Tim.
Hi, internet.
There you go. He'll do his own video in a bit. Yeah, get involved with your uni and make sure that you do like societies and stuff, because I never bothered to, really, and I thought it wasn't important, and it really was, because then when you join societies, it's like another path of making new mates and like finding people who are similar to you and similar to like your personality. Kind of gave that up, really. Don't get too involved in other people's business. Like, the best way to say this is like, don't get too, like, I'm not saying just like be detached from people, but I'm just saying when people have arguments with certain people or whatever, don't make a bias like,
Judgment.
yeah, judgment. Don't make a biased judgment. That's Josh in the
Be
background.
Swiss.
Yes, be Swiss. Yeah, just don't get too involved, really. Just kind of be like one of the people in the background, because when you get too involved, then everything gets really nasty, and then a group of mates will just fall out, and it's really horrible, and I'm sweating because it's so hot. Yeah, saying that, don't stick with one, like, clique of friends, because occasionally, like, some people are really, really lucky, and they just, like, some of their flatmates they get along with or whatever, or some of their college mates they get along with. Over this year that I've learned, you have like one group of mates that you spend all your time with, and then occasionally like one of your group mates will get like a significant other, and then they'll stop hanging out, and then because someone else isn't hanging out, they want one to do it, and then they'll go off and hang out with their course mates or something, and then the group literally just eventually starts falling apart, and then you start to find that you've got like different personalities, really, and it's just like really weird, because when you have a whole group of people, it's usually all their personalities that connect and make a whole group. But yeah, don't stick with one clique of friends. Like, try and branch out in university. It's all about like socialising, making friends, you know, going out there and doing stuff, and that's not what I did. Sad face. Yeah, saying that, branch out, make friends on different courses. I know that seems a bit weird, but like that's something that will actually come in handy later on, because saying that if you're one clique of friends starts to like disperse, and you know they get significant others and whatever, like so and so, it's always nice to have someone who's like got a refreshing kind of like just kind of refreshing conversation, because if you spend all your time with people who just do your course and they only want to talk about things that you do with your course, and to be honest, I kind of liked having a stretch like I'd go to my lectures and then talk about my course there, and then I'd go to the hub or locos, and then I just, you know, want to hang out and chill. I didn't want to talk about whatever my course was when I was at like in my chilling period or whatever, or just, you know, hang out. So yeah, it's really nice to make friends on different courses and just learn about other courses, because some of them are well interesting. Well, the way I should have like really put this into put them into numbers properly, and probably like put them into some sort of like sorts. Take the moral high ground in like a lot of things, because at university I don't want to put it down on your day, but there are dickheads at university, and there are going to be some people who just pick fights over the smallest things, the pettiest things, like, you know, even your washing's out for 10 minutes. That's a fight that goes on for 3 days. Or, you know, your laundry's been sitting in the kitchen because you were too smashed and you forgot about it, and then it just turned into a day, and then the day turned into a week, and your laundry's been out and it's been sitting in a bin. Just things like that, that just people want to get petty and just argue over, and you're just like, shut the fuck up. But take the moral high ground, ignore it, and just be like, okay, well, whatever. I know my laundry's out, or I will do my washing up as soon as I eat or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just try and get on with your housemates as much as possible.
But compromise as much as you can.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to.
And a friendly cup of tea goes a long way.
Yeah.
Unless you're like mine, and they didn't like anything I did because they're dicks. Not everyone's going to be your friend. So, saying that, I remember when I was in my halls, there was a girl I didn't like in my halls, and we didn't get on since the day we moved in. And I remember I kept trying to be like, oh, do you want to go down to Freshers Week? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to go to Academy? I gave her all these chances. I was like, let's hang out. I'll, you know, if she needed something, I was like, do you need a spare onion? Do you need like sweet corn or whatever? She'd be like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that from you. And I was like, okay, cool. We'll probably be friends by like, we probably just got off on the wrong foot. And then it just continued for the whole year. And I was just like, wow, you're just a bit of a bitch, really, if anything. She just like went into detail about just things that, you know, like as I was saying, there are going to be flatmates who pick fights over the smallest things, like the smallest things, like why are you wearing that dress, or I don't like your shorts, and you'll be like, didn't even ask for your opinion, but yeah. Face the fact that not everyone's going to be your friend at the end of the day.
I think it's best not to force it, because you're better off just staying civil with some people than trying to force yourself into their lives or you into theirs. It's just best to sort of accept, okay, this person doesn't like me, I'll just stay civil and just keep out their way, maybe.
Good point. I think the last point that we're going to make is losing friends at university is not the end of the world, but university is about opening up and seeing who you really are. So don't worry if you clash with people or like knock heads. It's not like a big deal. It probably, like for you, it would just be like, oh, end of the world because I've lost a friend. But then you realise, like, I don't want to sound really horrible, it's almost like sacrificing. So it's kind of like a switch, and like when you lose one friend, you usually gain like another one who's a lot better. Or that's what I found for me, like when like things just didn't go too well, or we just had too many arguments, or, you know, sometimes people would act a bit funny on nights out. I just ended up trading friends for better friends who were just more sociable and whatnot. Like, that's not the same for everyone, but I'm just saying.
And it's not to say things can't be patched up in the future.
This is true.
Just don't take it as the biggest issue in the world. Just let them move on, and if they want to carry on being a dick, they can. But if they want to grow up and come back in the future, then they can. So
yeah. The way that this is the end of the video, and I didn't actually introduce myself. I'm Meeks. I'm the other housemate, and I got my hair cut. And the back. Swivel chair. Didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, the way you can see Tim a little bit. Wait. Scratching Tim, because I'm awesome like that. Josh, do you want to say hello?
hello.
Yay! And Anna's in her room because she's ill, and that's gross. So we're just kind of like, back away. But yeah, this was like the university warning, if anything, just like precautions you should take. Because everyone goes to university and thinks like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And usually it really is for most people. But university, it's what you make of it at the end of the day. If you don't want to go out there and put yourself out there, put your foot in the door, make friends, socialise, then you can't complain about not having like a group of mates to go out on when you just feel like going out for a Friday night. So
if you want to go out on Friday nights, that is.
Yeah, no, I had one of my flatmates who was really lovely, but I remember he used to, oh, this is my other flatmate, she's trying to sneak in through the door. Are you gonna, oh, okay, no, she's gonna get her fag. He was really lovely, but I remember when I used to come back from like academy or whatever, he would just be so upset. He would be in the kitchen, he'd be like, oh, I don't have any friends, don't have anyone to hang out with, everyone on my course is really boring. And this is what I'm saying, don't just hang out with people on your course. Expand and get more friends on different courses, because it's actually really interesting learning about other people's courses. And there's like, Brunel is so diverse within courses and people. Why would you want to just stick to one like genre of people? Do you know what I mean? So, anything else guys want to add?
I'm just planking.
Anna's just planking, so that's going to be like another video. And there she goes. And that's Josh in the background. Okay, well, this is 11 minutes that I've obviously robbed from you again. So I'm going to be out. Goodbye. Look at my awesome hair. Look. I did a flick there as well. Did you see that? Did that just for you. Cool. Till next time.